Taurus, to your mid-month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Let's look and see what's going on with you. Best message. Let's see. We do have the lightning bolt in reverse, which is a very good thing. In reverse, this is an exceptional time of dynamic force and energy. You may have suffered a loss, but the storm is dispersing. Some cleanup might be required, but it's time to set down new roots, to seek new ground and new growth. Apply your energy to whatever compels you. Okay, this is talking about the lightning bolt reaches up and cracks the heavens. It is nothing less than the divine power that moves through you and rises up from the depths of creation. It's time to own it. It's a force that can help you light up the earth. Okay, so it's just saying whatever turbulence was going on within your life, Taurus, it's now coming to an end, and now it's cleanup time. It's time to heal. It's time to keep moving. It's kind of like that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger scenario. Let's see. Give us another card, please, for Taurus. The beautiful bull gang. If you guys do like this reading, please hit that big old like button. And if you haven't subscribed, but keep finding yourself at this channel, hit that big old subscribe button and hit that bell ringer so you never miss a reading. Let's see. Got winged messengers and fated meeting. So this is saying that it is bringing in some kind of fated meeting for you, Taurus. So the winged messengers is a card of, indicates a small conflict in your home or family. It could involve you and another or others, you extended family. This could be money issues about the home, an inheritance, or personal finances. Okay, so this is saying whatever you were going through, it's now coming to an end. So this is just kind of, it's kind of the reminder of why that tower went down. Okay, it's saying whatever the winged messages were, right, whatever that conflict was is now ending, and now you have this fated meeting. I love the fated meeting. It does not have to be a love. It could be anybody. It could be a fated meeting for a job if you lost your job. It could be someone helping out in the situation. They are brought to you for the reasons of healing and to help make way through this situation. Okay. It could be definitely love. It could be a friendship. It could be a new boss that's fated to give you a new job, someone to help you with your finances. However it is, you will know when that time comes exactly what that is. And it's divinely sent with the number 7. So let's see. Clarify on that fated meeting. It's going to be different for everyone. For some of you, it definitely could be love if you're getting out of a love situation. No matter what it is, it's definitely there to help you. It's Uriel and the Sphinx. Wow. Yeah, for some of you, it was War of the Roses. It could have been a love situation over here for some of you. I do see that at the bottom of the deck, what was hidden. So for some of you, it could have been the War of the Roses, some kind of family conflict, some kind of love conflict. We will leave that there. That's not going to be for everyone. It could have been War of the Roses. Roses are cups, so you assume that it's love. But it could have been even the love of a job where I lost my job that I was, I loved this job and I love the people I work with, but me and the boss just did not see eye to eye, or me and this other person did not see eye to eye. However it is, Uriel and the Sphinx over here is uncovering the truth. So we have that full moon right there. It was almost like whatever was hidden is now coming to light as this new fated person, this new fated event, this new fated meeting is coming through. And it definitely could be at that full moon in Aquarius. And you are divinely guided. We see the angel here that's saying, no, I'm uncovering this for you, so that way you can keep moving. This is going to make you very happy. So let's get some cards over here and see what's going on. After the conflict comes the fated meeting. This is going to put you back on track. This is going to make you feel like you're right where you need to be. You could have somebody very jealous about this fated meeting. It could be maybe that coworker that you're having problems with, whoever you're having conflict with. It does feel like there could be some jealousy or going on around you. Maybe someone around you is very jealous of this fated meeting. Okay. Getting the bigger picture to being the visionary and overcoming the challenges. You're going to overcome these challenges because the lightning bolt is over. The tower has fallen. It's done and over with. You are now starting to overcome these challenges, knowing these challenges are over, but you still have to put up with this, maybe this very cruel, bitter, person. You might even feel a little over emotional because this is going to happen kind of quickly. Show me the situation. You might even feel like this is all happening a little fast to the point to where I didn't even really get to heal from this situation, but it's something that's going to make you very happy with the 2 + 1 = 3. So even though you might not be 100% healed from this, it's almost like it's just kind of just popping out of nowhere over here for you. Yeah, getting rid of any kind of creative blocks, getting over any kind of insecurities to any kind of situation, finding new ideas within this situation. This is uncovering all kinds of new things and new proposals for you. Wow, getting you inspired to really reach new heights. I do feel like you're going to feel like this is a freedom. You're going to feel like this message coming out is going to free you from this situation. I think it's going to actually help you heal quickly. It's like something that happens so fast that, it's just like, wow, okay. I was sad, but now it's like all the confusion is gone because I can clearly see. For some of you, it is a new relationship, but it's something you're going to feel very committed to. That's going to make you want to jump over here, Taurus, towards this new fated meeting. It's something that's going to give you wealth. It's going to give you, you might even feel like this person's very generous. If it's love, this person's very loving. They're very sharing. If it's a new job, this is where you're going to get extra money. You're going to maybe even make more money than you made before. But definitely this person is very curious. They have new ways of communicating with you. They want to know things about you. If it's a job, they want to know where you came from, what you're doing, right? And they want to give you this. They want to give you this offer. This is a beautiful offer, even though you might be feeling like you're still persevering. Taking your last stand. It was kind of like you were kind of like on your last stance. Like I didn't know where I was supposed to be going or what I was supposed to be doing. Might even felt like the world was kind of testing your faith over here, but the worst is over now. It's all done. There's a lot of compassion and comfort coming towards you. And where you did feel like you were blocked, you were confused, you're going to see more intuitively towards this situation. This is actually going to help heal the situation. Like I said, you might have felt like you weren't in the healing process really because you were still kind of emotionally unstable about that situation, but it's almost like it just takes it all away and you feel like this is very healing for you because there's so much caring. Yes, healing from the conflict. Wow, that's crazy. So it's, yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune to the transformation of the death, the loss, and the Star card. And on the death, you might even have the death. It might even be a real death, my friends. Okay, anytime I see the death card with the 4 of Swords together, representing each other, it could be real death. So if you are mourning over the loss of someone, okay, not just a transformation, but literally the death of someone, and we also see, right, trying to mourn, you might feel like this is helping you out of this situation. This is helping you renew yourself. Maybe for some of you, you knew that there was that, that they were already on their way out of this reality, out of this material world, going straight into the spiritual world. We see that also here. So for some of you, it literally could be real death. You have the death card to the Four of Swords to the star, meaning soul. So meaning their soul contract here on earth is over. But it gives you that understanding that, it was their time. And through this inner guidance and this independence, it's time to move on. Even if it's not a true mortal death, it was just the death of this job so that you could have something better. Because no matter what's going on in this situation, Spirit is saying there was something better. I needed you to move from this situation. The cycle has changed. And we have cycle over here too. For some of you, it definitely could be a real death. But you will find that time to be alone. But there is definitely something here that says you have a legacy to keep moving. This is where you need to be. They did what they were supposed to do, my friends, on this planet. And it was time for them to move on. Which does not mean that you still won't have grieving process. It just means that something is happening so fast that it's going to feel like maybe I didn't really have a grieving process. Something happened so fast that got my attention. The Spirit says it's okay. I need you to go over here now for yourself. I need you to be pushed into this direction. If it was just a conflict, a loss of job, a loss of a relationship, the ending, maybe a divorce, something of this nature, Spirit says no matter what, you're owning up to your own legacy, right? You still have a soul contract to yourself, and you have a new soul contract coming in that is what you're supposed to be doing. The Ace of Pentacles, something that's grounded, something that needs to be done. You will have time to grieve, it says, by nurturing yourself. It's just that I need you to keep moving. I need you to keep moving. I don't want you to stay stuck. Because I have this fated meeting that needs to be done for you. And for others of you, like I said before, it's somebody that you've just had this really bad falling out with. The Spirit's like, no, I cannot have you stuck. I need you to keep moving, Taurus. Okay? For some of you, it's this new love that's coming in. But no matter what it is, it's something that's definitely going to get your attention. You have this sudden awareness. Okay, that you're not going to be looking down at the Three of Cups right now. You have to keep going. You have to keep going. You're moving up the ladder. You're growing. You're achieving what it is you need to achieve at this time. Okay, as they're getting rid of all the conflict from within and out. Yeah, as you're becoming the Empress, moving you straight into an Empress mode, becoming the Empress full of abundance. Okay, putting you back on your passionate route for yourself. Okay, and for some of you, yeah, it could be definitely towards that. Could have happened around that new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. This is a new love coming in for you. Let's see what's going on in this new love. An offer or proposal in the near future that is a surprise. Now that could just be new love. That could be anything. I love that because that just shows you what. This is where you're uncovering what it is, whether it's love or whatever it is that's coming that's faded. I love that because that could be more than anything. Clarify on the love, though, itself. Healing from the past of an ex or whatever the heartbreak was from the situation. You do have a super surprise, an opportunity to dress up at a party, fun times ahead. You might have a twin flame or a deep soulmate connection coming through, which is usually a fated meeting. Of true love. If this is a true love situation, you will definitely find this a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. I love that. Okay. So just trust in the process. So I'll show you these cards. For some of you, it's getting over that ex. You have this beautiful surprise, this proposal, this surprise coming towards you. You could have a place that you need to dress up for, whether it's this new job or this fun time out. However, you do have a twin flame or some kind of soulmate connection coming through with this true love and trust within this situation. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. So just make sure that no matter what's going on, make sure that you are, always keeping yourself into a place of boundaries. We all need boundaries no matter what. It says you will have the alone time that's needed for grieving process to relax, to heal. Okay, it's just that it's going to be a little different from maybe what you thought your grieving process would be or your, healing process would be. There's going to be a lot of together time. Okay, so everything's moving very, very, very fast for you over here, Taurus. Keep sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. This person loves to give gestures of love if you're dealing with a new love. Okay, and they love that you're your own individual. But I love that no matter what for this, because I'm going to put this over here next to the proposal, whether it's a job or not. They love that you are yourself. Okay, and this is a gift from the heavens. Okay, you've been through it. You've been through a lot. And this is something very unseen. Okay, something very, very unseen. Something you were just like, I didn't even see that coming because I was really in this process of getting ready to grieve. I was getting ready to, throw in the towel, however it was. And then all of a sudden, boom, wish fulfillment. Yeah, this gift comes out of nowhere. Yeah, up in the air for sure. It was just up in the air and it just fell out of the sky. And for, like I said, for a lot of you, it is going to be this new love, but it's also saying that the angels, the divine, and your spirit guides are behind, and maybe ancestors are behind this situation. Wow. They don't want you to give up, Taurus. They don't want you to fall behind. They don't want you to take too much time out because they want you to keep going strong. You are strong, right? Very, very, very strong. One of the strongest signs in the zodiac, and they say you will have the time that you need. You will know how to do so when that time comes, and you are protected by Archangel Gabriel, who is blowing the horn over here saying, yes, it's time to keep going, Taurus. Okay. Wow, beautiful, just beautiful, beautiful messages. And let's get an overall card from Spirit. Wow, I'm just loving this windfall of abundance. There's that Empress coming in again. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Wow, you're in for a gift over here. You've gone through it, and now it's time for you to receive what it is that you truly, truly not only just want, but what you deserve. I think that's a lot different though, from what we want or what we need. It's what we deserve. That's and that's just beautiful. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.